Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a fresh update for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. The first thing mentioned in the patch notes is improved support for the DualSense Edge controller. If you're someone who likes playing with Sony's premium controller on PC, this is definitely nice to see. Better support can mean improved compatibility, fewer input issues, and a smoother experience overall. It's the kind of change that doesn't always stand out immediately, but controller players usually notice when things just feel more reliable. Another major addition is compatibility with ML-based AMD FSR Redstone Frame Generation. This feature is designed for supported AMD graphics cards and gives players access to AMD's newer machine learning-powered frame generation technology. The goal here is to increase frame rates while keeping gameplay responsive and visuals looking smooth. Of course, this isn't something every player will be able to use right away because it requires an AMD Radeon RX 9000 series graphics card along with Radeon driver version 25.112.1 or newer. If your system meets those requirements, you'll be able to take advantage of this new option. There's also a useful fix for players who switch between different upscaling technologies. Some users ran into an issue where DLSS Frame Generation would disappear from the graphics menu after changing over to FSR Frame Generation or after turning Frame Generation off completely. That could be pretty frustrating if you wanted to switch back without restarting or troubleshooting settings. With this update, that problem has been addressed, so those options should now remain available as expected. Another improvement is related to AMD FSR 4. If you've enabled FSR 4 through the Radeon driver, the game will now correctly display that version inside both the launcher and the in-game graphics menu. That may sound like a minor adjustment, but it's useful because you'll immediately know which version is active instead of wondering whether the game is actually using the feature you selected in the driver. It removes some of the guesswork and makes everything a little clearer. Overall, this update is focused on improving compatibility and making sure newer graphics technologies work the way they're supposed to. Players using the latest AMD hardware get support for the newest frame generation feature. DualSense Edge users receive better controller support. The DLSS Frame Generation menu issue has been fixed. And FSR 4 now reports correctly when it's enabled through the driver. None of these changes affect the game's story or combat, but they do make the PC version cleaner and more reliable for people using modern hardware, and that's always good to see.